today we are going to be training the dumpy. I hit my funny bone! Look at my cape. I'm Superwoman. Scooping up that Olympia qualification like, I need my pad. I am woman. This is gonna be a
It's game time and I'm up one. Name something I ain't done. Name a body that's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm franchise.
You are winner, Julia Rene.
Welcome back, Buffets and Bros, to another video. And today we are going to be training the dumpy. So me and the dumpy have had some beef since the beginning of my training, mainly because I didn't really know how to train my glutes properly, because I'm someone who's obviously a little bit more quad dominant.
Quad sleeve.
Quad sleeves. So when I do certain workouts for my glutes, my eyelash is messing away. I feel it in my quads. So I've really had to take time to like slow down on my glute workouts, really feel it, focus on a lot of band work at the beginning, during it, so that I can feel it in my glutes and my quads don't take over. So if you're like me and your quadzillas take over when you're trying to target your glutes or your hamstrings, this is gonna be the workout for you. It's gonna change your life, grow your glutes, and challenge you. But first, we have to start. He got scared. So this has been the #1 thing that I was sleeping on for my glute days is glute activation. I know you hear it everywhere, but you have to do it. It really lets you know what muscle we're working, lets blood start going to that muscle group so that we start training heavy, we are primed and ready to go. So first I'm gonna do lateral band walks. So I have my feet a little bit wider than hip distance. I have my toes like slightly pointed out. So what you do not want to do is this. You don't want to bring your foot back in with you because you lose all the tension. So when you're going, it's going to be like a bigger step, little step, bigger step, little step. You can stand up straight if you want. You can also bend over if you want to too. Whichever one you kind of feel it more in, you should be feeling it right here on the side of your glute. Bigger step, little step. See how I'm not losing any tension? We're not going like this. We're not crab walking. It's deliberate. Boom. I literally already feel it. So we're gonna do that back and forth. Ooh. Look at that leg fat jiggle. Oh yeah. 4K leg jiggle. Okay. We feeling it. Okay, so now that we've touched right here, I want to actually touch right here. So I'm going to lay down and we're gonna do some banded hip thrusts. All right, we have our feet as if we're doing like a hip thrust on the machine, but we're gonna, where's my feet right now? There we go. It's a little bit wider than hip distance. Boom. Squeeze down. Squeeze down. Make sure that you're putting pressure into your knees and pushing them out so that your knees don't Bambi leg in, because that happens a lot when people use bands. It's supposed to help you keep the tension on your glutes so that you don't Bambi your legs in. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna rest a second. I'm already getting my glutes, they're already pretty pumped. Sheesh. Okay, so another way that you could do this too, you could do the banded hip thrust into an abduction. So once you come up, you open, close your legs, come down. Come up, contract, open, close, come down. Repeat. Up, open, close, down. Holy moly, holy moly. I'm already feeling it. I'm so proud of myself, honestly, because before I started really getting better at training glutes, and they just were so confusing to me, I wouldn't even have felt a glute pump from doing that, but of just being very deliberate, really focusing on the muscle, I'm able to. So we are gonna do a little bit of hamstring in this, because within your glute, there's the glute tie-in right here. This is like the top of your hamstring. Can you actually see that? Right here. So this is technically, this little diamond is where your glute ends. Mine's a little bit lower than normal people's, I guess, because everyone has just different body shapes. And then that's where the tie-in is. So we're going to work this area right here. So to warm up for that, I'm literally just going to do a couple of walking, hammy stretches. I probably have said this in a previous video, but when we're warming up, we want to do movements that we're moving. We don't want to do any static stretching. Whew. One more, and then we're good to go. Whew. Whew. Scoop diddly-doo. Scooping up that Olympia qualification like, Let's go. Hello, my loves. We're gonna take a quick break from this YouTube video so I can tell you about my secret project. This is something that I have been working on for quite some time now and something that I have never done before, and I am so excited to share it with you. Well, the thing is, I can't share everything with you right now, but what I can tell you is that it is gonna impact your life in ways that you never knew possible. And I want you to be the first person to know. So, if you go down to the description, click the first link, and you're gonna be signing up for the 24-hour early bird VIP access. Basically what that means is you're gonna be the first person to know when it launches, and you're gonna get to know 24 hours earlier than everybody else. And once you do that, you're also gonna get a free little gifty from me. So, I'm so excited. This is a new venture that I'm going on, and I can't wait to bring you guys with me. So, let's get back to the YouTube video. We're gonna start with some hip thrusts. I'm gonna do 2 warm-up sets, so I'm not gonna try and PR for these warm-up sets. I'm just starting to get a little warm, get my glutes a little toasty, roasting into toasting. So we're just gonna do 145 on each side. And then after these 2 warm-up, we'll go into our working sets. Rest. One more warm up. My belt. I hit my funny bone. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Can lift a crap ton of weight and hits funny bone and is like out for the count. Okay, so now we're gonna move into our actual working sets. We're gonna try to hit in between 8 and 12 reps. So right now, what I'm probably gonna do is try to lean more towards the 12 rep range and not go as heavy so that my last one, I can do about 8 reps and try and do as heavy as I possibly can. So I'm thinking about what I know that I can do at least for 8 is 4 plates on each side. So in my head, I'm like, all right, what would be a good starting point then for 12 reps? So maybe I'll add another plate and then probably like a 25 and I'll see how that feels. This is why tracking your progress in the gym, whether it's on your phone, on an app, or anything is good, because then you know when you come in next time like what you need to do. In the description, if you need help with your training, I have programs down there below where you can track your progress on it as well, and it makes it easier for you. Okay, so 8 to 12 reps for these. Whew. That was heavier than I thought, I'm not gonna lie. Rest. Okay, so now that I know that I at least want to do 4 plates on each side for 8 reps, I'm gonna add another plate so that I can still hit between that 8 and 12 range. It probably won't be 12. Actually, you know what? It damn well can be. That means 4 plates on each side for 8 reps. I'm a little bit weaker than I was last week, but the difference, at least this week, is that I'm on my period, so my strength has kind of gone down a little bit, but that's a part of your menstrual cycle. Your body's going through a lot, so don't take it too personally, because your strength's gonna go back. Okay, so for this last one, I've been doing my favorite drop set. I won't say of all time, but at least for this moment in time. So we're gonna do as many reps as we can, hitting between that 8 and 12 range. When I'm getting set up for something like this, I try not to go into it being like, I'm only gonna be able to get 8, because there's a possibility I'll be able to get 9, 10, 11, 12. So don't put yourself in a box, because you might end up just rising to that box, even if it's too small. So I'm gonna do as many as I can between 8 and 12. I'm gonna rack it, and then I'm only gonna have 1 plate on here. I'm gonna drop the weight to just being 1 plate on each side. We're gonna add a band around my knees, and then we're going to do triple contraction hip thrusts. So when you see me doing those, we're gonna go, say we're racked with the hip thrusts, we're gonna go all the way up, 1 contraction, halfway down, 1 contraction, all the way up, 1 contraction. So that's 1 rep. So it's the all the way up, halfway up, you'll see. Then we're dropping the weight again, and it's just body weight, abductions with the hip or the band. So you'll see. Ah! 10. Drop the weight to 1 plate on each side. This is an extra workout. I need my pad. Triple contractions. Just as many as you can until failure. It might not be that many. I can't breathe. Send help. I forgot the band. I was like, why is this too easy? Much harder. Holy moly. Jesus Christ. Come on. Okay, body weight. Motherfucker, whose idea was this? All the way up, abductions. Now we're done with this. Rest, drink some water. I don't know how people only bring like their teeny tiny waters to the gym. I drink that like after my warm up. And that's not a flex. It's just, I'm a very sweaty gal. So I need to replenish quicker than most people. Look at my cape. I'm Superwoman. Bye. Bye. So I'm using this so that I can get a little bit more depth. With our next one, we're gonna do dumbbell sumo squats. So I'm gonna have my feet wider, toes pointed out. I also like to kind of like sit into it first to figure out like where my feet are gonna go. I'm gonna be holding the dumbbell right here with my chest up. You're gonna want to like lean over, but you gotta hold it right here. You can either hold it like here like a goblet, or you can hold it down here. Either one. I like to raise it with the 45s. If you can raise it higher, it's better, especially for short people who have like a very tiny range of motion because our legs are so small. But obviously the higher the depth, the further down you have to reach to grab your dumbbell. So for this, we're gonna do 3 sets, 12 to 15. These I'm gonna keep a little bit higher. I haven't done these specifically for a long time, like with a dumbbell. Usually I do it with like a pit shark. but I'm going to kind of figure out together how much I can do. I'll probably start with like 70s or something. Whew. Ponytail tight. Let's go. I'm gonna use Gym Reaper straps so that I can have a better grip on the dumbbell. I have really sweaty hands, so I need these. If you don't want to use them, you don't have to. Just me personally, I like them. Makes my grip better. I'd rather focus on getting as much weight as I can than how well my grip is. Gym Reapers, Coach Rene. 12 to 15 reps. Okay, we can go heavier. Okay, 3 sets total, all of them 12 to 15. I'm gonna keep this band over here for when we're done with our last set for something special. Okay, one more. We're gonna move it to 90 pounds. Remember why I don't do these anymore, and I just do the pit shark. Because if you have a pit shark at your gym, it makes doing this so much easier because you can get the triangle and just do it instead of holding a dumbbell. But this works too. Okay. Take these off, grab a resistant band around your knees. We're gonna do jump pulses. I wasn't lying. Drink your water during your workout, especially. Okay. Moving right along. Pro tip, if you're lazy, roll it. I am woman. I'm still tired. But always put your weights back where they belong. And if you move stuff around, put it back. Be an adult. Wasn't so hard. Okay, so now we're going to do a superset. I'm gonna do my RDLs on this machine. For me, I enjoy doing it on this machine because of the placement of my hands. When it's weird, I don't know why, but when I do the placement in front, I'm more likely to hurt my back. Like I hurt my back more. But when I do it from the side, and I'm picking it up from the side, it's less likely to hurt my low back, which is, I don't know why, but that's why I enjoy doing this. So when we're doing this, we're gonna do a slow 3 count down. So it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, feeling the stretch in the hamstring, back up. If you start feeling your back taking over, you're going too low. Imagining literally pushing your hips back that way. 3 count down, up. So the up is gonna be a lot faster. Then we're gonna superset between this and this machine over here. So here, I'm gonna get my feet hooked onto it, and I'm gonna do a little bit more glute focus for this. So I'm gonna curve my back when I do it, and I'm gonna like squeeze it up. I might end up adding some weight later, but for now I'm just gonna do body weight. Also, forgot, rep range for this is between 10 and 12 reps for 3 sets. This many. I feel very weak this week. But it's okay. All right, so when we're getting hooked in here, toes slightly pointed out, we're gonna round our back like this and come up here and squeeze. Focusing right here. Don't let your lower back take over because it might. The arch of the back will help that from happening. As many reps as we can till failure. Not too good. My hair be going crazy with that flippity flip, you know what I'm saying? Flippity flop, this straight up just came off. This isn't mine. Whew, better. I was only 8. My energy's going. That's all we got right now, bro. Done with that. This is gonna be a bitch. I think I should do this first because I know this is gonna be probably the hardest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a glute focus split squat. So if you saw in my previous quad video, if you haven't looked at that one, go look at that one. But if you're trying to target your quads, your chest is gonna be upright and you're gonna be moving like an elevator. If you want to target your glutes, you're going to be having your chest leaned a little bit over your front leg, your working leg, and you're going to move like an escalator. So whew, up and down, boom, here, boom. Quads, up and down. Glutes, escalator. So we're going to be doing that. I'm actually going to hold the dumbbell right in front of my chest. I've been doing that lately and it's actually helping me not lean forward because having the dumbbell right here is like, it's basically like blocking me from going like this. So we're gonna do that first, then we're gonna move into abductions and do 20 reps of that, then we'll rest. Okay. All right, that was too light. So I'm gonna move it up by 30 pounds for the next one. And we'll rest. if I start, that's it. I've started and I have to keep going. No more stalling. We did it. I'm happy. Okay guys, that is going to be it for today's glute workout. Make sure you roll out your booty, do some stretches before you go, and the workout will be in the description. If you want more training with me, the link will also be in the description to train with me. And as always, I love you all so much, and you are more powerful than you think. Bye.